The announcement of a £5 million investment to expedite the deportation of foreign national offenders from prisons in England and Wales has been met with a mixed response. For years, many have argued that British taxpayers should not bear the cost of incarcerating foreign criminals. The government's plan, which involves deploying 80 specialist staff across 80 prisons by April 2025, aims to address this very concern. This initiative, if successful, could herald a new dawn for justice in Britain, one where the punishment fits the crime and the burden on taxpayers is lessened. The deployment of specialist staff is central to this plan. These individuals will be tasked with identifying, managing, and expediting the removal of foreign national offenders with no right to remain in the UK. This suggests a more proactive approach to deportation, rather than the reactive and often sluggish system that has been in place for years. The success of this initiative hinges on the efficiency of these specialist staff and their ability to navigate the often complex legal landscape surrounding deportation. The £5 million investment, while significant, is a drop in the ocean compared to the overall cost of the prison system. The UK's prison population currently stands at approximately 87,199, with foreign national offenders constituting around 12% of that number. This equates to over 10,000 foreign nationals incarcerated in England and Wales. The cost of housing, feeding and guarding each prisoner is substantial, placing a significant strain on the public purse. The government's plan to expedite deportations is not simply about reducing costs, however. It is also about alleviating the chronic overcrowding that plagues many of our prisons. Overcrowding leads to a decline in living conditions for all prisoners, making rehabilitation more difficult and increasing tensions within the prison walls. By reducing the number of foreign national offenders in the system, the government hopes to create more humane and effective prisons for all. The effectiveness of this initiative remains to be seen. Critics argue that it is merely a sticking plaster solution to a much deeper problem. They point to the revolving door of justice, where foreign criminals are deported only to find their way back into the UK and re-offend. The government's removal statistics, while encouraging, do not tell the whole story. While 2,580 foreign national offenders have been removed since July 2024, a 23% increase compared to the previous year, the number who may eventually return remains unknown. The early removal scheme, which allows for the deportation of foreign national offenders up to 18 months early, is a positive step. This scheme, which often involves transferring prisoners to serve their sentences in their home countries, not only frees up space in British prisons, but also sends a strong message of deterrence. However, the success of this scheme depends on the willingness of other countries to accept their citizens back, something that cannot be guaranteed. The political implications of this initiative are significant. It comes at a time when immigration is a highly charged issue in British politics. The government's tough stance on deportations has been both praised and criticised, with some accusing them of pandering to anti-immigration sentiment. Prisons Minister James Timpson has defended the initiative, stating that British taxpayers should not be burdened with the cost of incarcerating foreign criminals. The government's commitment to reforming the prison system and enhancing public safety is commendable. However, the focus on deporting foreign criminals, while understandable, should not overshadow the need to address the root causes of crime, both domestically and internationally. The debate surrounding this initiative is likely to continue, reflecting the deep divisions that exist within British society on the issue of immigration.
You need to watch this if you struggle with finding a reliable ride to work. Commuters, meet Rose Hill Cabs. Imagine this, you're running late for work, and you need a cab pronto. Enter Rose Hill Cabs, your new best friend on the road. Don't take our word for it, just check out these rave reviews on Google. Emily says, Rose Hill Cabs has never let me down. Always on time, and the drivers are super friendly. John agrees. I've tried other services, but Rose Hill is by far the best. Clean cars, reliable service, and affordable rates. What more could you ask for? And Sarah? She's thrilled with the app's seamless booking experience. With just a few taps, my ride is confirmed. No stress, no hassle. So if you're tired of waiting for cabs that never show up, or dealing with grumpy drivers, give Rosehill Cabs a try. Your commute deserves it. Hit the link in the description to book your first ride. Trust us, you won't look back.